name is Nicole and I'm a beauty therapist at Living Valley, and today I'm going to show you a natural makeup look using INIKA, which is a 100% organic product. So I'm going to start showing you with the primer. Now a primer is something that you put underneath your makeup to help the makeup stay put. So she's already applied that onto the skin. Our primer has hyaluronic acid, which is a plant base, so it's also giving you that anti-aging effect. So the next step is I'm going to apply our liquid foundation, and she is in the shade Tan. So I'm going to pop that foundation onto the back of my hand here. I'm going to use my hand to kind of apply it onto the face. That way we don't have any blobs of makeup on our face here. And you generally start in the middle of the face and you work your way out. You can use your hands with this product. I recommend a brush. That way you're going to give yourself a more flawless look. If you're new to makeup, a brush is just going to give you a little bit more of an easy way to apply it. The hands kind of heat up with the product and you kind of get fingerprints. And you can apply 2 layers if you're wanting a more full coverage. Today we're going for a very natural look, so I'm just going to put 1 coat on here. Okay, so once you've got that evenly on the face, the next step is you want to set your liquid foundation. So I'm going to use the powder mineral foundation from INIKA. If you're not wanting full coverage, you can use a setting powder which is translucent. So you grab a little bit of the product and we're just going to apply that onto the T-zone here. Now this will help your makeup to stay on longer throughout the day, and it will also give you a little bit more coverage, especially on the nose where makeup tends to spread. Okay, so the next thing is I'm going to do her brows here. Now I've got 2 shades in INIKA. We've got the blonde and the brown. I'm going to use a little bit of the brown and then a little bit of the blonde because she isn't too dark and yet still not too fair. So we'll kind of create our own look here. The pencils are very, very creamy, so they're not going to pull out any hairs. And you will need a brush to blend it in. So today I'm just going to use 1 eyeshadow because, like I said, we're going with a really natural look, and I'm going to use Cocoa Motion, which is a matte shade from INIKA. And I'm just applying this with a fluffy brush here and just into the crease. So I'm creating a V or a U kind of look here. If you put too much product on, just go ahead and wipe it off on your hand. Now I've got a little bit of foundation on the back of my brush, so I'm just going to clean up under the brow with that. You can use a shadow or even a concealer, but because we're keeping it nice and simple today, we're just going to work with what we've got. So we're just going to use the foundation. Now I'm going to use a black eyeliner, and this is called Black Caviar. And I'm just going to apply a light amount to the outer corners. Again, this is very, very creamy, so you can use a smudge brush to kind of pull that in. So So I've got a little angled brush here. This is a really easy way to use eyeliner if you're not comfortable with liquid or anything like that. It gives you a bit more control. Now I'm going to grab the mascara and I'm going to use it in the shade black. So INIKA has two shades, black and brown. Okay, so if you look halfway down. Up. Okay, and if you get any transfer here, just use another brush to clean that up. Then I'm going to use a blush, and we've got Peachy Keen, which is our top seller. Very, very bright. Absolutely beautiful on the cheeks though. So it's not as scary as it looks in the container. Just pop a little bit of that. Gives you a really beautiful kind of summer glow. Now we're going to go with the lips, and I'm going to use a lip liner, which is Sugar Plum, and a lip balm, which is Candy. I'm going to keep it nice and simple today, so we're not going to go with lipstick. I'm just going to roughly draw this on. Okay, so that's just a very quick natural look. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.